ജിജയുടെ നോട്ട്ബുക്ക് അവര് കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്.
ഓ
Yeah, good afternoon. Jija, good afternoon.
Okay, outside join ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്താലോ?
അവിടെ ഗുഡ് മോർണിംഗ് ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഗുഡ് മോർണിംഗ്.
ജോയ് സാർ വന്നോ?
സാറ് വന്നില്ല.
ജോയ് സാർ ജോയിൻ ആയിട്ടില്ല സാറേ.
ആയിട്ടില്ല. ആ
വിളിക്കണം, വിളിക്കുക.
ഫ്രാൻസിലെ ജീവിതമൊക്കെ എങ്ങനെ പോകുന്നു?
ഓ നല്ലതായിരുന്നു സാറേ. ഭയങ്കര പ്രോബ്ലം ആയിരുന്നു കൊറോണയൊക്കെ.
കൊറോണ അവിടെയും വളരെ നന്നായിട്ട് അഫക്ട് ചെയ്തു അല്ലേ?
ഇവിടെ നന്നായിട്ട് അഫക്ട് ചെയ്തല്ലോ. ഇറ്റലി പിന്നെ ഞാൻ പോടുന്നത്, അപ്പം നന്നായിട്ട് അഫക്ട് ചെയ്തായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഇപ്പം ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് എല്ലാവരും വാക്സിനേറ്റഡ് ആയി. ഒരു 70% ആൾക്കാർ വാക്സിനേറ്റഡ് ആണ്. പിന്നെ ഫൈസർ വാക്സിനും മോഡേണ വാക്സിനുമാണ് ഇവിടെ ഇപ്പം. ഞാൻ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഡോസ് എടുത്തു, സെക്കൻഡ് ഡോസിന് വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്തോണ്ടിരിക്കുക. കാരണം ആദ്യമൊക്കെ പ്രയോറിറ്റി ആയിരുന്നല്ലോ. പ്രയോറിറ്റി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇപ്പം കോളേജ് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക്
ഇവിടുത്തെ പോലെ ഏജ് പ്രയോറിറ്റി ആണോ അവിടെ, അതോ ആൾക്കാരുടെ പ്രൊഫഷൻ അനുസരിച്ചോ അങ്ങനെ വല്ലതാണോ?
സാറേ ഹെൽത്ത് വർക്കേഴ്സിനൊക്കെ
അവർക്ക് ആദ്യം
പിന്നെ ഏജ് 60+ എബോവ് 60 ഏജ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആൾക്കാർക്ക്, പിന്നെ ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന്, പിന്നെ അല്ലാതെ സ്കൂൾ ടീച്ചേഴ്സ്, കോളേജ്, അങ്ങനെ പിന്നെ ഹോട്ടലിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നവർക്ക് അങ്ങനെ. 12+ ഏജ് ഉള്ളവർക്ക് വരെ ആയി. 12 വയസ്സുള്ള കുട്ടികൾക്ക് കൊടുക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി. ഇവിടെ കോളേജ് ഇവിടെ പുറത്തിറങ്ങാൻ മാസ്ക് വേണ്ട. പുറത്തിറങ്ങാൻ മാസ്ക് വേണ്ട. ഈ നമ്മുടെ ഷോപ്പിലും ട്രെയിനിലും
എന്നാണ് അവസാനം നാട്ടിൽ വന്നത്? ഇതിനൊക്കെ മുമ്പായിരുന്നു?
ഞാൻ 2 ഇയേഴ്സ് ആയി. ഞാനിപ്പോ ഓഗസ്റ്റിൽ വരാനിരിക്കുവോ സാർ. കാരണം ഞാൻ പിന്നെ 2 വർഷം ഞാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്തപ്പം കൊറോണ കാരണം ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തു.
ഓക്കെ. കുഴപ്പമില്ലല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ. ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറയണേ, ഡിസ്റ്റർബൻസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറയണേ. ഇനി സാറായിരുന്നു ഡിസ്റ്റർബൻസ് മൈക്കിനുണ്ട് എന്ന് പറയായിരുന്നു. അല്ല, എന്റെ ഇപ്പൊ പ്രശ്നമില്ല.
ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ്
ഫ്ലൈറ്റ് ഇപ്പം വന്ദേ ഭാരത് മിഷന്റെ എയർ ഇന്ത്യ ഉണ്ട്. എയർ ഇന്ത്യ, എയർ ഫ്രാൻസ് മാത്രം ഇപ്പം സർവീസ് നടത്തുന്നുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ഫൈസർ വാക്സിനേഷൻ കഴിയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്കൊരു QR കോഡ് കിട്ടും വിത്ത് വാക്സിനേഷൻ.
അത് എവിടെ വേണമെങ്കിലും യാത്ര ചെയ്യാം അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ. ഇവിടെ വരുമ്പോ ഞങ്ങളെ വിളിക്കണം, കോളേജില് വരണം. രാമപുരത്ത് വരണം, ഞങ്ങൾ എല്ലാരും കാത്തിരിക്കും.
ഇടയ്ക്ക് വരും, ജില്ലയെ കാണാനൊക്കെ വരാറുണ്ട്.
വരാറുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ. ഇനി അങ്ങനെ ജിജയൊക്കെ വരികയാണെങ്കിൽ ആ സമയത്ത് ഒരു അലൂമിനി മീറ്റോ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒക്കെ നമുക്ക് അതെ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യാം. അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ബാച്ചിന്റെയോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ ആ സമയത്ത് ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നവരുടെ ഒക്കെ അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്കും ഇനിയിപ്പോ എല്ലാരെയും കൂടി കാണാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഇപ്പോ സൗകര്യം
അഡ്വാൻസ് ടെക്നിക്കൽ അഡ്വാൻസ്മെന്റ് ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ കാണാനൊക്കെ
പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് തന്നെ.
ശാലിനിയുടെ ക്ലാസ് കഴിഞ്ഞു? എല്ലാവരുടെയും ക്ലാസ് കഴിഞ്ഞു? ഞാൻ മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ?
ഇല്ല, ശാലിനിയുടെ മാത്രമേ കഴിഞ്ഞുള്ളൂ. ഇത് രണ്ടാമത്, സെക്കൻഡ്.
ഞാന് സൈഫുദ്ദീൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് നമ്മളുടെ അലൂമിനി അല്ലേ? സൈഫുദ്ദീൻ
ഉണ്ട്.
ഞാനും സൈഫുദ്ദീനും ഒരുമിച്ചാണ് PhD ചെയ്തത്.
ആ
ചിത്രയിലാണ്, ഞാൻ ശ്രീജിത്തിലാണ് ഫീസ്.
ആ
സൈഫുദ്ദീനും സൈഫുദ്ദീൻ ഇപ്പൊ US-ലാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
US-ലാണ്.
അടുത്ത സൈക്കിൾ ഞങ്ങൾ സൈഫുദ്ദീനെയൊക്കെ വിളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
ഞങ്ങളിപ്പം ആദ്യം തൊട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാവരെയും അലൂമിനിയിൽ ചേർക്കാൻ ശ്രമിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇപ്പൊ കുറെ പേരായിട്ടുണ്ട്, കുറെ പേരെ ഇനി കിട്ടാനുണ്ട്.
സൈഫുദ്ദീൻ പ്യുവർ ബയോടെക്നോളജി റിസർച്ച് ആയിരുന്നു. ബയോടെക്നോളജി. ഞാൻ ശരിക്കും ഇൻഫോർമാറ്റിക്സ് ആയിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ ന്യൂറോ ഇമേജിങ്ങിലോട്ട് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ഇമേജിങ് പ്ലസ് ഇൻഫോർമാറ്റിക്സ്. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ ടോട്ടലി ഒരു ഇൻഫോർമാറ്റിക്സ് ഒരു സെക്ഷനിലോട്ട്
ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ. ജുബിൻസ് ഇപ്പോ മാറി, ഇവിടുന്ന് മാറി സ്കൂളില് പെർമനന്റ് ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടി. സ്കൂളിലാണ്. അതെ. ജിബി സാറേ, ഇപ്പോ മൈക്ക് പ്രോബ്ലം ഉണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല.
യൂട്യൂബ് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തോട്ടെ.
ഓക്കെ.
യൂട്യൂബിൽ വരാൻ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
കണക്ഷൻ പോയാണോ?
വളരെ നന്നായിട്ട് അഫക്ട് ചെയ്തു.
ഇവിടെ നന്നായിട്ട് അഫക്ട് ചെയ്തല്ലോ ഇറ്റലി. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ അപ്പം നന്നായിട്ട് അഫക്ട് ചെയ്തായിരുന്നു. പിന്നെ ഇപ്പം ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് എല്ലാവരും വാക്സിനേറ്റഡ് ആയി. ഒരു 70% ആൾക്കാർ വാക്സിനേറ്റഡ് ആണ്. ബയോപ്സി കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇപ്പം കോളേജ്
ഇവിടുത്തെ പോലെ ഏജ് പ്രയോറിറ്റി ആണോ അവിടെ, അതോ ആൾക്കാരുടെ പ്രൊഫഷൻ അനുസരിച്ച് അങ്ങനെ വല്ലതും ആണോ?
സാറേ ഹെൽത്ത് വർക്കേഴ്സിനൊക്കെ
അവർക്ക് ആദ്യം
പിന്നെ ഏജ് 60+ എബോവ് 60 ആയിട്ടുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ, പിന്നെ ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന്, പിന്നെ അല്ലാതെ സ്കൂൾ ടീച്ചേഴ്സ്, കോളേജ് അങ്ങനെ, പിന്നെ ഹോട്ടലിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നവർക്ക് അങ്ങനെ. 12+ ഏജ് ഉള്ളവർക്ക് വരെയായി 12 വയസ്സുള്ള കുട്ടികൾക്ക് കൊടുക്കാൻ. ഇവിടെ കോളേജ് പുറത്തുള്ള നമ്മുടെ ഷോപ്പിലും ട്രെയിനിലും
ജോയ് സാറിന് ഒരു ടെക്നിക്കൽ പ്രോബ്ലം വന്നതാണ്. സാറിൻ്റെ ഫോണിന് എന്താ കംപ്ലൈൻറ്റ് വന്നത്. അപ്പം മോൻ്റെ മകൻ്റെ ഫോണിൽ നിന്ന് കയറുന്നുണ്ട്.
അവിടെ 2:30 ആയല്ലോ അല്ലേ? 2:30 ആയില്ലേ?
അതെ,
2:30 ആയി. ജോയ് സാറിൻ്റെ ഫോണിൽ വെക്കുന്ന നെറ്റെല്ലാം പോയെന്നാണ് ഞാൻ പറ്റിയെന്ന്.
ഇപ്പോൾ മഴയുണ്ട്, മഴ ഇടിയും ഒക്കെ ചെറുതായിട്ടുള്ള സമയവും കൂടെയാണ്, അതുകൊണ്ട് നെറ്റ്വർക്കിന്റെ പ്രശ്നം കാണും ചിലപ്പോൾ. സാർ വന്നു. ഗുഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർനൂൺ സാർ.
മേഘ റോഷ്നി, നമുക്ക് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാം കേട്ടോ. വി കൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് നൗ.
A warm good evening to one and all present here, most respected dignitaries, teachers, and my dear students. I welcome you all with utmost happiness to the second session of International Webinar Series conducted by the Biotechnology Department of Maharashtra College, Ramapuram, Oberon, along with IQAC. I would like to use this opportunity to introduce you our administrative body. Reverend Dr. George Varghese Nadakunnel, our manager, Dr. Joy Jacob, our principal, Reverend Dr. Joseph Alancheril, our vice principal, Mr. Shaji Achapuram, our bursar. Maharashtra College always makes sure that its students get knowledge beyond the textbooks and are exposed to the various shades of opportunities that are in store for them. Even in this tough time of a pandemic too, they never fail to do so. So here we are attending an international webinar series led by one among our distinguished alumni, Dr. Shyamala James Jija, to open us about the research opportunities in Europe. To add more color and happiness to this session, we have here students and teachers from other colleges to accompany us in this journey too. So let's move on without much delay. We all believe in the supreme power that guides us in matchless hands and shows us how to conduct our work with a spirit of joy and enthusiasm. So let me invite Ankita Sajeev for a prayer song. Ankita, please. പൂക്കളായി വിരിയണം പൂവിരിഞ്ഞ വീഥികൾ പുണ്യവീഥികളാവണം പുണ്യവഴികളിലൂടെ യാത്രയെന്നും ചെയ്യും യാത്ര ചെയ്യും വേളയിൽ ഈശ്വരനെ ഓർക്കണം ഈശ്വരനാളിമ്പലം ഈശ്വരനാളിമ്പലം.
Next, I would like to call upon Dr. Satish Kumar Akeka, the head of Biotechnology Department, a sculptor of human character, a seasoned scholar, and a perfect blend of knowledge and wisdom to deliver the welcome speech. Sir, please.
A very good afternoon to all. Respected Principal Dr. Joy Jacob, sir, our Chief Guest and Resource Person of the day, Dr. Shyamala James Jijia, respected teachers from various colleges and institutions, dear students from different colleges, my fellow teachers, and my dear students. We are at the outset of an inauguration ceremony of the International Intercollegiate Webinar Series organized by Biotechnology Association OPRO with IQAC of Mar Agustinus College. The Department of Biotechnology, since its inception in 2002, has always been and is continuing its efforts to impart quality education to biotechnology students and organizing extracurricular and co-curricular activities for the development of academic excellence and life skills of our students. As a result of these efforts, we secured many university ranks and a good number of publications by students with the support of the dedicated staff members of the department. All extracurricular activities are organized under the leadership of our association, Operon. Operon started in the year 2016, and after 15 years, today we have the valuable presence of a distinguished alumni of our department, Dr. Shyamala James Jijia. So it is a happiest and a proud moment for us. With these words, let me deliver my duty of welcoming all of you to this August function. With us today, we have our respected Principal, Dr. Joy Jacob, sir, for inaugurating the International Intercollegiate Webinar organized by Operon. Under his leadership, our college restructured our style of functioning and remarkable achievements such as UGC recognition, ISO certification, etc., and working intensively towards attaining high grade in NAAC accreditation. He is the source of motivation and guidance for our department also. With the most respect and gratitude, I welcome you, sir, to this function. Dr. Shyamala James Jijia is a person of pride for us, for our department. She studied here in the year 2005 to 2007 and passed out with the first rank in MSc Bioinformatics from Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam. Then she started her career as a researcher in Sri Chitra Institute of Medical Sciences and Technology, and she is now an associate professor in cognitive neuroscience, University of Montpellier, France. With pride and respect, I welcome you, Dr. Shyamala Jijia, to this function.
Thank you.
Respected
Thank you,
teachers
sir.
from Respected teachers from various colleges and are attending this webinar. We always admire their friendship and cooperation in all academic activities. With respect and gratitude, I welcome all the teachers to this function. Many students from various colleges are participating in this webinar. Your presence and participation is is very valuable in the success of this webinar. With happiness and gratitude, I extend a warm welcome to all the students from various colleges to this function. My fellow staff members of the department are the backbone of the department and are leading all the activities of Operon and the activities of biotechnology department. Expressing my gratitude to their dedicated services to the department and college, I welcome my fellow staff members to this function. At the last, but the most important persons of the department are our beloved students. Their enthusiasm and energy are the inspiring force for us in organizing all academic and other activities of our department. With love and gratitude, I extend a warm welcome to all of you to this function. Welcoming all of you once again, let me conclude. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sajay sir. Now, I would like to invite our respected principal, Dr. Joy Jacob sir, the navigator of the flagship of our knowledge. He's approachable, open-minded, forward-thinking, and yet willing to make tough calls. So join me to invite Dr. Joy Jacob sir for the keynote address. So please.
Most respected resource person of the day, Dr. Shamla James, Associate Professor, Cognitive Neuroscience, University of Montpellier, France. Respected Head of the Department, Dr. Sajesh Kumar, my dear colleagues in the department and students both in and out of Maragasinos College. Dr. Shamla James, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Dr. Shamla James, a Phi Beta Kappa of postgraduate of Maragasinos College, Ramapuram, is here with us to share her experience and talk about the gazillion opportunities and trends in research, especially in the area of biotechnology in Europe. It has now become a fashion and passion for Indians, especially Kerala students, to move abroad for UG, PG, or some diploma courses. But many are unaware of the fact that the portals of Europe are now wide open for doing research in diverse areas and fields with stipends and scholarships. Dr. Shamala is one such a student who, after her post-graduation, explored the possibility of doing research in a foreign university. And now she is one of the excellence of the University of Montpellier, France. She has climbed to this coveted position through her hard work, commitment, and willpower. Maragasinos College is proud of her, and I can assure you that it is her commitment to and love of her alma mater that she has condescended to enlighten and inspire the students of Maragasinos College and other colleges on the possibility of doing researches abroad. I, on behalf of Maragasinos College, express our deepest gratitude to her for accepting our invitation and coming over to Maragasinos College. Research is a field which many still think inaccessible and beyond their intellectual capability. You are all fortunate since the graduate and postgraduate students of today undertake some kind of research work at the UG and PG level. If you have a flair to do some kind of research, even after your post-graduation, there are umpteen opportunities, both in and outside the country.
Hello?
What you need is a desire, a willpower, and a liking for research. Don't be happy with your post-graduation or your UG programs, but you should go abroad, outside that, because India needs many research students as well as researchers who bring out innovative and novel ideas. Only in such a manner our country can progress. Of course, if you go outside your expertise, your energy, your creative abilities, and your innovative ideas would be spent there. That country would profit, but once you have completed your post-graduation or research works abroad, I advise you to come back to India and utilize your energy for the betterment of our country. You should be all trailblazers.
കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല.
കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. Cannot hear. Then some problem.
കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല തനിക്ക്.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
ഇവിടെ കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അവിടെയാണ് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നത്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട് സാർ.
കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ജിജയ്ക്ക് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നതെന്നാ പറയുന്നത്.
ആർക്കാ?
ജിജ.
അമേരിക്ക ഫ്രാൻസിലാണ് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റാത്തത്.
അതെ. ആ ജിജ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കാം.
I can hear you, Jija. I can hear you. Can you hear me, Jija?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Where did I drop you? Where did I drop you? Do you remember?
Yes, it was just an introduction. Then a welcome. Yeah, I heard you. It's okay. It's okay for me. Yeah.
Okay. Shall I continue then?
Yeah, yes, sure. You can continue.
I shall once again go into my second part of my inaugural address. So research is a field which many still think inaccessible and beyond their intellectual capabilities.
Okay.
But it is not so. Anyone who has a flair and a wish to do some research can do it. You are all fortunate, the postgraduate students as well as the UG students of Kerala, because you have all the opportunity to do some kind of research work at the UG and the PG levels. But how you do it, that's important. Most often what happens is it becomes a copy and paste style, or you borrow a project work or a research work of another university or of another college of a previous year and you submit it. Maybe the same title or a slight change in the title, and the content may not be much changed. That's not research. Research is research. Searching into the already searched area. And you should do that. And because India needs researchers with innovative ideas and novel outputs, only then the country can progress. You should be the trailblazers with innovative ideas and novel capabilities. We should not be happy with our graduation or post-graduation, but you should go beyond this postgraduate level to exploit what is hidden in ourselves. Perhaps most of us have some kind of talent for doing some kind of research. And Gija is one such a student. She had recognized her talent at her postgraduate level itself, that her profession or her passion is not just with the post-graduation or some other degrees, but it is to utilize her capabilities to continue her research in the field of biotechnology. And that's how, and that's why she has now become one of the most famous professors of Montpellier University, France. I do hope that you all take a spark from Dr. Chamala James and plunge into the world to unearth the unknown or to unearth the unearthed through your research enterprises. Never be content with what you are now, but let your thoughts and ideas fly high. Let your mind be prepared to know the unknown, to strive, to seek, to find, and never to yield. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I also congratulate the Department of Biotechnology for organizing a series of webinars conducted by the alumni of the department. And this is the third of the series, and this is an intercollegiate webinar. And I congratulate Dr. Sajesh and his team for this wonderful work. As Dr. Sajesh has told, now Maragastulus College is college recognized by the university. It has an ISO 9001-2013 certification, and we are on the threshold of accrediting ourselves by NAC. And these kinds of seminars and workshops would certainly benefit the college as well as the students. And such luminaries from other universities like Dr. Jija would be of immense help to our own college. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your kind words.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words and support. Now, let's move on to the core part of today's webinar session. Today, we have here our resource person, Dr. Shyamala James Rija, who has adorned various significant, unrevealed, and matchless positions in the field of biotechnology. She was positioned as the Senior Scientific Officer at ADBS Neuroimaging Center under the Department of Psychiatry, Nimhans Hospital, Bangalore. She was a postdoctoral fellow at Saint Demar in Riyadh in the University of Montpellier, France. She also worked as a PhD scholar as well as a research associate in neuroimaging at Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute of Medical Sciences and Technology, Kerala. And moving on to her awards and honors, she was ranked first in her Masters in Bioinformatics from Mahatma Gandhi University, Kerala, and was granted a research fellowship from Kerala State Council for Science, Technology and Environment. She also won the Ellen Bensoussan Fellowship Award for doing her postdoctoral research in neuroinformatics. She is currently based as an associate professor at Cognitive Neurosciences, University of Montpellier, France. It is such a great honor to have a person like you here, ma'am. Now, let me call upon Dr. Shyamala James Rija to open up her wide profusion on the topic research opportunities in Europe. Ma'am, please. And participants, please note if you have any queries or doubts regarding the topic, please type in the chat box. Your questions will be answered by the resource person at the interactive session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you all. A great good afternoon, everyone. And I would like to express my sincere gratitude and thanks to Department of Biotechnology, Maragathana's College, for inviting me to this prestigious international webinar series overall. And I thank Principal Dr. Joy Jacob and Dr. Sajesh Kumar of HOD of Biotechnology, Ms. respected other staff members, Jivita, Manisha Ms., Donna Ms., and all staff of Department of Biotechnology for organizing such a great event. And before going to my presentation, I will introduce myself. I am Jija Shyamala James. My surname is Shyamala James. Is here in France. Most of we are using our surname, but you can call me Jija. So, and it's kind of a general topic I am covering today regarding the opportunities, research opportunities in Europe. So it will be a general topic. So who are watching this presentation can use this as a reference material for your future research search. So let me introduce myself. I'm Jija, and I'm currently working as a researcher with INSAM at the University of Montpellier, France. It is around 780 kilometers far from Paris. It's in the south of France. So I am working here for 3 years. Before I was a researcher here. Before I worked as a scientific officer at the National Institute of Mental Health and Science at Bangalore. And I did my PhD at Sri Chitra Tirunal Institute for Mental Health Science, for Science and Technology, at Department of Neuroimaging. And my research work was really related to the neuroinformatics. Since I did my master's, not in biotechnology, sorry, I did my master's in bioinformatics during the period 2005 to 2007. So let me go to the presentation. I will share the slide with you. So, can you view the slide? Can you please respond? Anyone?
Okay,
Hello,
it is
can you
visible.
hear?
Okay,
Yes.
okay, it is visible.
Okay. So the so the main contents of my slides include the European research area. It's called the Eurasis. So I will explain you about what is Eurasis. Then what are the different scholarships, grants, and the financial supports from Eurasis website. It's a European Research Organization, European Research website, from where you get most of the information about the different fellowship program. So those who are interested to do masters in Europe, so those who are interested in postdoctoral or the doctoral research program in Europe, you can refer the Eurasis program, Eurasis website to get more information and details. And I will also cover the administrative procedures of master's, doctoral, and the postdoctoral fellowship program. So European research area is a very wide area. So after US, Europe is the main destination for most of the international researchers, because the benefit of the European research area is that the researchers can move freely within the Europe without a visa to get a better job and funding. And they can concentrate on their particular research topics, depends on the university, depends on the research institute, or depends on the various laboratories. So EU is the European Union. It supports for research and innovation by encouraging the cooperation between a lot of research teams across the country and the discipline. So, and another benefit of Europe is that they have a very wide, sophisticated labs and the research units and the biodiversities, the cultural diversities, and the transportation facilities. So, it attracts most of the international researchers to come and study in France. So, the main opportunities, as I already saw, it's about master's, doctoral, and the postdoctoral program. You can also do a fixed term research position. You will get a fixed term research position like me. It's kind of a fixed term research position. So and you can attend a training program if you are working in a university or an institute in India. So you can do a training, you can apply for a training position or a training opportunities in Europe. The government will, the European Union will fund for you for your stay, your up and down tickets, and for your research materials. And some academic exchange programs are also available. Like if you're doing a postdoctoral or a doctoral program in India, if the European Union Institute have a collaboration with your institute, for example, Department of Biotechnology in India, Department of Science and Technology, DST, ICMR, that International Center for Medical Research. So these kind of, so the institute that come under this association or this organization have some collaborations with the institute in the European Union. So if you are doing a research in India, there will be some academic exchange program. So you can apply for this academic exchange program to improve your experience. Okay, so I will discuss about all these criteria in the next slide. So, for study in Europe, as I already told, it is one of the world's leading research centers available in Europe with fantastic opportunities. And those who wish to come and study and to improve your career in Europe, you can go to this website. That is, it's europa.eu. It is the official website of the European Commission. And I will also give you the link of few other biotechnology research programs provided by Europa. So you can go to the corebiotech.eu. So you can find the information about the biotechnology research areas, topics in this website. So let's move to the europa.eu education website. I will share the website page with you. Uh, Yeah. So can you see the? Can you see the page of European Commission Europa page? Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mukesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So it is the official homepage of the European Commission research page. So you can go to this page to get more information about the various subjects and the opportunities. So Eurasis, I already told you about the Eurasis in the first page. So Eurasis is the European Union's website for researchers wishing to pursue their research centers in Europe. So in the Eurasis website, uh, bring you about can help you to find out the research opportunity. So how can we help you? Let's together see. So I am a researcher. So I want to pursue a postdoc, or I want to search some job. So I want to search. So now I want to search some funding opportunities. Let's search. So you can see what is there by deadline or open. So yeah. Here is the list of some programs funded by various universities and the organization country. Here is Malta. So let's search for some doctoral program. Yeah, here it is. So this is a European PhD in Flavor Research Award. 6 bursaries for first year PhD students are available. The deadline is 31/10/2021. So the research fields are natural sciences, social and applied science. It's in the which country? It's the host country is this is Switzerland. So this is another PhD program. The PhD thesis Artisan Award. So this is a postdoctoral fellowship program. So biomedicine, social science subject. So it's in Germany. So next, Portugal. Yeah, call for Portugal PhD students. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So I will show you the Eurasis India. Okay, this is a Eurasis India website. So here, yeah, this is the postdoctoral fellowship program for 2021. Call is open. So 100 of posting offers for Indian researchers at European institutes. So same for this is also for postdoctoral fellowship. So if you go to the call, you can also see some PhD program. Okay, so let's move back to my presentation. So you can go through this website later to get an idea about biotechnology research opportunities in Euras's website. Yes, Eurasis is a European Union's website for researchers wishing to pursue their research careers in Europe. So it brings you all the essential information about the opportunities, the funding, the fellowship, the advice, advice on how the planning your move. You can also search for the jobs in the universities, research institutes, and industry across Europe. So scholarships, grants, and the financial support. So how much will studying in Europe cost? So how can you fund it? So what are the scholarships and the financial support schemes available in Europe for international students? So it covers the tuition fees or it covers the living cost also. So you have to look at the various programs to check whether it covers only the tuition fees or it will also cover the living cost, etc. So you have to correctly choose which type of scholarship you want according to your criteria. Okay. So I will introduce and there will be a strong competition from all over the world. And first of all, I would like to introduce you an Erasmus Mundus Fellowship. It's a joint master's program. So those who are interested to do their masters in Europe after you were did their BSc biotechnology. Those who wish to do their master's program in Europe, this will be very useful for you. It's a joint master's high-level integrated program, and these programs are designed and delivered by international partnership of higher educational institutes. It's like so the best ranked students can apply for this scholarship. So every year they will call for the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Program. You will get the information about the Erasmus Mundus Program in this website. And those who are interested to do the doctorate after your master's degree, Erasmus Mundus also providing a doctoral program for those who finish their master's degree. So in the following list presents doctorates are offered in the following fields of study. So agriculture, veterinary, engineering, manufacture, health, welfare, humanities, etc. So wide range of subjects are available to do your doctorate program. The only thing is that you have to frame your project proposal according to your area of interest. And before also, you have to find a best host institute that you can carry out your future research program. That is very important. So you have to be very patient and you have to be very concentrated on your subject and before you apply for any kind of doctorate program. And another program, another fellowship program offered by France is the Campus France. This is a website where you can find information about the various scholarships for PhD, masters, and postdoctoral programs. So not for postdoctoral, it's for masters and the doctoral level studies. 25% of these scholarships are directly financed by the ministry, French ministry in the framework of EFIC. So it's called the EFIC Scholarship Program of Excellence. If you go to this website, you can see what you can get information about the program, how to finance your studies, where to find the campus, where to find campus funds close to your place, close to your place. So let us together check the bursaries for foreign students. I will share the web page with you now. So this is the document. Can you see the web page? Is it visible? I hope so.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is a scholarship for foreign students in France. So the French Public Institute and the Erasmus Plus program offers a large number of scholarships for foreign students to help them. Sorry. help the students with studies in France and Europe. So for campus, France is mainly about the French Research Institute. So they are every year they are providing some scholarship for foreign students, and 25% of the scholarships are framed by the French ministry. And so scholarship. So Erasmus Plus is a European program that supports education training. So I told you about this training. Of course, you can do training by means of campus grant funding, and over 2 million students can benefit from a mobility bursary in Europe. So the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters Program is a study program that offers scholarship to the world's best students for 1 or 2 years, regardless to the field of study. So it also covers a wide range of research subjects. So regardless to the field of studies, the scholarships are offered to 2 years. And in the framework of the bilateral agreement between the Institute of Higher Education, they cover removal and accommodation. So you have to find a right program that will cover your accommodation cost, your living expense, your transportation costs, and your tuition fees. So this is one of the best programs to do a doctoral or a master's in France. So moving to our next slide. This is another program. It's called DAD. DAD is a German academic exchange service. So those who wish to study in Germany and those who are interested to do their postgraduate course in Germany or PhD course in Germany, you can apply for a DAD fellowship. It's a very interesting program, and they are providing a very good amount of fellowship to do research in the German institute or any German lab or German university. So you have to go through this DAD website to get the details about the various funding programs and the fellowship. So, and you will get all the information about the fellowship programs and which subject they are funding, the host institutes, the list of the labs, the list of the subject areas, etc. You can find the information in the DAD website. Another one is Switzerland. It's a research program. It's an research and innovation program by the Swiss government. This scholarship is called Swiss Government Excellence Scholarship. And every year, this is Confederation Award, Government Excellence and Scholarships. It promotes the international exchange and research cooperation between Switzerland and 180 other countries. So India is one among the 180 countries. The recipients are selected by awarding the body, Federal Commission for Scholarship for foreign students. So it's called the SCRI, the State Secretary for Education, Research and Innovation. And you can do a master's degree or a PhD or a postdoctoral program in any Swiss institute. So before you apply to this SCRI website with a scholarship, you just go through their website. You get enough information on how to apply for this scholarship. I will share the page with you now to get an overall idea about how it works. So if you would like to do a research in Switzerland, this is the best option. So yeah, this is is the web page is visible to you now? I hope so. So this is the scholarships and the grants by STRI. So it's kind of a research exchange program. I already told you it's kind of a research exchange program. They have an association with institute in India. It's like a partnership or collaborative research program. If you are studying your PhD in any universities in India, if you can build a collaboration with the Swiss Institute, and so during your academic studies, you apply for this scholarship so that you can spend 1 or 2 years in Switzerland to improve your research, career. Okay, so I will check. Yeah, this is the flow chart. So every year in early August, they will call for this program, and you have to contact the embassy. You have to contact they have this SCRA have an office in Delhi, related to the Swiss embassy. So when you contact them, they will send you the application details. They will send you the application package. So it will contain a lot of information about how to apply, how to choose a host institute, which area you have to select. Such kind of information is provided in this package. So after you fill up the application, you submit the application by September or December, and there is a committee who decide who go to review this your application, and by the end of the May, they will inform you if you are selected or not, and by the next September, if you are applying this year, but it will start by next September. So according to the country. So I will show you how it works. Mm, 1 minute. I have to open a page. Okay, it's here, right? Yeah. Application India. I will show you how the application for this scholarship looks like. It's not open. Can you see the page? Can you see the Word document?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So this is the application. This is the information about the Swiss Government Excellence Scholarship. So India had a close collaboration with the Swiss institutes. So the opening call is on 10 August 2020, and the submission deadline is 12 November 2020. So these are the various universities in Switzerland: University of Basel, University of Bonn, and so you can either do in a university or in a technical institute. So these are the federal institutes of technology, and these are the universities, and it's a very small and beautiful country. And every year, a lot of Indian students are doing their PhD and or the postdoctoral or master's program in Switzerland. This scholarship is valid only for full-time PhD students in Switzerland. It is not mixed for PhD program. Part-time in Switzerland, no, it's not part-time. So, 12 months, 12 months starting from September, and it can be extended up to 36 months, depends on your academic results. So, this is the program. This is the Six Excellence program. And let me go back to my presentation. So, next one. Okay, this is European Research Council ERC funding of Horizon 2020. So these grants are awarded to the researchers of any nationality. It's a European Research Council official funding for researchers of any nationality, and this is an excellent program that funds researchers for a maximum period of 5 years. So different programs, they have different programs. They have starting grants for 5 years for those who completed PhD and have 2 to 7 years. So it's like a reference materials for your future. So after your PhD, if you wish to build your future career in Europe, they are providing 1.5 million euros for 5 years. So and after that, consolidated grants are available, 2 million euros for 5 years, and those who have experience after PhD, 7 to 12 years of experience after PhD. So, and there are advanced grants for established researchers with a recognized track record with a lot of publications, with a lot of achievements, with a patents. So, those who need to do an established research leadership, their ERC is providing advanced grants. And the lump sum grant is also providing for the ERC grant holders to make their research ideas close to the market. So if you want to develop a product and introduce it into the market for the development, they are providing the lump sum grant. And there are also other types of grants for the principal investigator of a project and additional opportunities. So it covers 100% of the total eligible direct research growth. Like if you want to recruit the team members, if you want to buy the equipment for your research, if you want to buy the miscellaneous, if you want to perform a project presentation, or if you want to travel abroad for some project meetings. So everything is covered by European Research Council. So it's called Horizon 2020. It's a joint venture of the European Union countries, and it invites all the researchers from all the nations worldwide. So you can apply for this Horizon 2020 ERC funding in the future after your PhD research. Then, so in INSERM is an organization. It's a French government organization, and for an international research program. It's called Human Frontier Science Program. This program is mainly for supporting the postdoctoral researchers. And two sets of fellowships are available. There is long-term fellowship and post-disciplinary fellowship. These long-term fellowships are mainly reserved for the applications with a PhD in biological discipline who wanted to broaden their expertise in life science. So after your PhD, if you wish to do postdoctoral research, INSERM is one of the best options, and you can apply for the long-term fellowship under Human Frontier Science Program. So this post-disciplinary the fellowship is mainly for PhD holders outside of life science in the other field like physics, chemistry, engineering. So to get the details about the INSERM fellowship, you can go to this website to get the detailed idea. So, coming to the next fellowship program, it's called the EMBO Long-Term Fellowship. So, you know, EMBO is European Molecular Biology Conference, and the organization EMBO, and they are providing the long-term fellowship. So, postdoctoral, this is also, so I told you, I am covering master's, PhD, and postdoctoral. I already discussed with you the master's program that is DAD, Switzerland, and Erasmus Mundus, and they are also providing for doctoral program. These kinds of fellowships are mainly for those who finish their PhD and have 2 years of experience. So these are EMBO long-term fellowship programs. This can also use as a future reference. So this postdoctoral funding is usually for a period of 2 years, enabling researchers to conduct research project in laboratories to one of the 27 member states of European Molecular Biology Conference. So once you go through the European molecular biology website, you can find which 27 member states are involved in this program, and you can select a host institute or a laboratory, depends on your research interest. You can talk with your host professor or the department head. Can I do a research in your institute? Can you support my application? This is my idea. Is it possible to collaborate with my project ideas? So you can open up freely. You can contact them freely through emails. You can go to the website and you get the detailed information about all of these programs. And this is another established research program in Europe. It's called the Marie Curie Action. In short, it is called Marie Curie Action in the name of Marie Curie. So this is they are providing individual fellowship program for mobility and training. As I already told, they are providing academic testing program and the training program. And the individual fellowship program is the aim of this program is to support the creative and the innovative potential of the experienced research. These are also for the experienced research persons, those who completed their PhD, for the postdoctoral, those who have 1 year or 2 years postdoctoral program. So based on their skills, based on their research experience, the Marie Curie is providing in the individual fellowship for international research personnel. They are also providing global fellowship. That is for European or non-European research who are based in France at least for 5 years. So for a person like me, like I was in Europe for past 5 years, so I can apply for a global fellowship to conduct research, but mainly to a third country. So if I want to do a research in a third country, like in Australia or in the UK or in the US, I can apply for this global fellowship, and it's like 2 to 3 years funding program. And a European fellowship is for the researchers of any nationality to wanting to work in Europe. So this fellowship is for a duration of 22 years. So you can go to the website of Marie Curie Action to get an overall idea about what kind of fellowship they are providing. So last but not least, this is Ericsson. This is European Research Consortium for Informatics and Mathematics. They offer fellowship for PhD holders all over the world. Luckily, I got this fellowship on 2014. I was selected by, I applied for this Ericsson fellowship, and with the help of my professor at Swedish Institute for Computer Science. So, we framed a project proposal and applied to this research program, and I got selected by Ericsson on 2014, and I started my research program at the University of Montpellier 2014 till 2016. So it's mainly I already told that I did my masters in bioinformatics. I was mainly into informatics section and with in collaboration with the neuroscience program. So my topic was neuroinformatics. That's why I applied to this informatics and mathematics program, and I came into the informatics section. So the topics cover most disciplines in computer science, information technology, and applied science. But don't worry, biotechnology persons can also apply to this program, because when you go through the topics, it covers a wide range of research areas. So you can, what you can do is that don't stick on a particular biotechnology topic. You can collaborate. You can collaborate, or you can uh, you can frame your project proposal, biotech project proposal, with the informatics section also. So with the help of, you can make it as a new novel idea. So you can check the what are topics covered in your Ericsson fellowship. Yeah, I will share the page with you to get an idea about the topics, the research topics. So, I hope you can see the web page. These are the various topics covered by Ericsson Institute. So the computer application. So here it is computer application. There are administrative data processing, integrated engineering, life, and medical science. So you can either apply in life and medical science, you can apply physical science and engineering, social and behavioral science. So you can do think methodologies, image processing. So it was under image processing. Computer science, coding and information theory, data encryption, data storage, representation, data structure, hardware information system. Yeah. Mathematics also, you can see biology and other natural science. So there are lots of topics are included in the Ericsson Fellowship. It's called the Allied Institution Fellowship Program. It's an international accepted program. So if you go to this website, if you wish to do a postdoctoral research after your PhD, you can apply to any of this fellowship program to get an opportunity to pursue your career in Europe. So going back to our presentation. Next step is finding a research laboratory. So everyone is wondering that how to find a good research laboratory to work with, how I will find whether my interest suits with the interest of that lab. So there are a lot of repositories of research institute or research laboratories. So where you can find a post institute. So these are the several directories are available, enable you to find laboratories that correspond to your field. It is in French, but you can translate it by Google Translate and go through, because I am mainly aware about the host institutes in France. And these are the directory of doctoral schools on campus France. I already told you about the campus France, right? So they also have a depository of doctoral schools that allow you to study in France. So go to this site to get the contact information of the specific research laboratory and start identifying a proper doctoral school that corresponds to your area of research interest. So, do you need visa for to conduct your research in Europe? Yes, you need a visa, and each country in European Union has their own visa and immigration system. So in France, for scientific research, the visa category is a scientific visa. So scientific visa, it's not for masters, it's for PhD and the postdoctoral research. For master's program, it's a student visa. For the doctoral and postdoctoral program, it's a scientific visa. So the scientific visa enables you to do work and study, and you can stay in European Union with your family if you are interested to bring your family with your fund. The funding would be sufficient enough for you to bring your family. So these are the participating EU member states. So you can choose the country, which country, and of your area of interest, and you can go through the directory to find a good doctoral institute. So, and administrative. So there are loads of administrative procedure for the international students. Once you arrive in France or in any country in Europe, the administrative procedures are more or less same. So you will have to go to this website, the Campus France website, to get an overall information, to go overall idea about what are the administrative procedures. So how to find information about the transportation, you will find information about the accommodations, how to open a bank account, and the residence permit. The residence permit is once you enter the Europe Union or enter in France. After you will get a scientific visa first, but the visa stamped on your passport. After you enter in France, you have to apply in the local the administrative foreign office, and you will get a residence permit. It's a kind of an identity card to stay in European Union, and so it is valid for a period of 3 or 4 years, depends on your study. And for the master students, the France is providing a stay back option for a period of 2 years. So after your master's, you can use this visa, stay back visa, and you can search for a job. So in France or other European Union countries, and you will be also provided with healthcare and insurance. You will get a social security number. It's a unique number for each person, and so you will be linked with the healthcare insurance, and everything will be paid by the institute or the university, and you can also have a great social and cultural life in Europe with great biodiversity and great transportation facility and a great cultural life. And so that's all about my presentation. I hope it's very useful for you, and thank you for listening to me and all the very good. So before I conclude, and I have to uh, remind you something. Uh, so yeah. So some key points. I have to share you with some key points. So first of all, you have to keep in mind that you have to find a suitable host institute, a biotechnology institute. You can do the directory, and you have to train a project proposer. You have to train a very good project proposer with the help of your host institute or with your current professor. So the project proposal is very important. You have to work on it. You have to review a lot of papers, you have to go through the publications on the particular area of interest, you have to read a lot, you have to search a lot of information in the Google search engine. So what are the current trends in biotechnology? What are the current topics? So the topic will be very, very competitive. It's a very competitive area. So you have to be very careful while selecting the host institute and the research proposal, and focus on
The
the
audio
relevant
is not clear.
My audio is not clear? Uh, can you hear me now?
Rahim?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
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 So some of the
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
Please.
Yeah, thank you. Some of the key points to remember is that we have to select a very suitable host institute. Very important is that you have to select your topic of research interest, which is relevant to the current scenario. So, choosing a host institute is very important, and you have to frame your project proposal or a project summary or a synopsis of your relevant research topic with the help of your host institute or a host person, and what is their interest in your research. So you have to make it very attractive and very relevant to the host institute. So, and emphasize the why it is relevant in the current scenario. So you have to apply for the same project to multiple funding agencies. So, for example, if you apply to the for campus grants and you are waiting for the result, so sometimes sometimes you will not get selected. So don't worry. So the one is you should be patient. You have to be very patient now. So you frame a research proposal and apply to the multiple funding agency at the same time. So you have to always keep an eye on the deadlines, or also keep an eye on the upcoming calls. You have to go through the website and keep an eye on the upcoming calls, and you have to keep in mind about the deadlines. So you have to submit your application. Most of these programs allow online applications. You can upload every document to online. And so before a few days before the deadline, you have to submit the applications and maximize your contacts. You have to contact a lot of host persons, so you have to keep email to the you should write your email that emphasize your interest in research. So and maximize your contact. Go to the host institute website to get an overall information about what they are doing. So when they interview you, they will ask why you are interested in with our team. What is your research interest? So you should you have be prepared with a good amount of information about your host institute. So take enough time to decide. Apart from PhD research, there are job opportunities are also available in this Europa website. So you can go to the direct, you can apply to the job. So be patient, be optimistic, and be motivative, and apply for the fellowships or the fundings or the programs if you want, if you are interested. So good luck, and thank you for listening to me, and have a nice day. Sir, it's finished. If you have any questions, you can ask me now.
Meha?
So moving on to the interactive session. Students, if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Students can ask questions now, or they can type the questions in the chat box, please.
If anyone is interested to do research in neuroinformatics, or if you want to know more information about the grants funding schemes, or if you want to propose what kind of project proposal, and if you want to get a sample project proposal, I will give you a sample. And those who are interested, you can email me directly, then I can help you to frame the project proposal, and I can review your proposal. So you are welcome if you contact. Don't hesitate to contact me directly. I think nobody is interested to do this.
Dear students, now the time for interaction. Please come forward. Otherwise, type in chat box. Here climate is not favor now, ma'am. Heavy rain. Maybe them facing the connection issues.
Okay, I think so. Can you please, Arya Suresh is asking, can you please share more detail about that scholarship? Yes, of course, I will provide you information about that scholarship. If you want, can I go to that scholarship? Yes.
Ma'am, some questions in chat box.
Yeah, the dance scholarship.
Yeah.
Arya Suresh is asking about the dance scholarship in Germany. I think she is interested to scholarship.
And here asking, can you please share more details about that?
I'm sharing it now. This is funding finding scholarship page of that scholarship page. So the objective of this scholarship is to continue your academic education in Germany with postgraduate. So it's a master's program. Who can apply? Excellent qualified graduates who completed their first degree, that is bachelor's or diploma or comparable academic degree in any subject. So what can be called? So the subject list, you can see the subject list here. What's the subject list? Yeah, language and cultural studies, law, economics. So mathematics and natural science, medicine. So you can apply to the agriculture, forestry, nutritional science, engineering, arts, music. So whatever is your interest, you can go to this website. And yeah, for postgraduate master's degree program in Germany, it's between 10 to 24 months, depending upon the length of your chosen study program. So the scholarship will be awarded for maximum of 24 months. It's a 2-year program. And the scholarship usually begins on 1st October. So 1st October. So the scholarship payment is 861 euros per month. 861 euros. So the for master's fellowship or master's program, European Union funds, so most of the countries will, the scholarship will be less than 1,000 euros. Less than 1,000 euros. So for to stay and in Europe, it's pretty expensive to find an apartment, the transportation, and the food, everything is expensive. So at least if they have minimum 1,500 euros per month, to the in big countries like Paris or in Amsterdam or in Germany, like Frankfurt or Munich. So that program is particularly for Germany. So Germany also is pretty much expensive, but 81 euros you will get per month, and they will pay for the health accident and the personal liability insurance coverage. So it's pretty much good. But for if you're applying for a PhD program, you will get somewhat around 1,500 to 1,700, below 2,000. And for postdoctoral program, the payment will be above 2,000, like 2,500, 50,000 you will get per month. So so this is a 2-year program. That program, the amount of scholarship is 861 euros per month, and your health accident and everything will be covered by the university. You will get more information about that scholarship and in that scholarship website. It is a German Academic Exchange Service project. Yeah. So if I want to study in Germany, yes. Most of the international research programs. So Ananda S. Kumar is asking about do I have to learn German? It's not necessary for international research. It's not necessary because when I came here in France, as you all know, it's French language is very difficult, and in France, the mother language is French. So for our day-to-day life, we have to study French. So I am pretty very good in French. I am good in French now, so I can speak and write, and I can go to the office. So then I was a student. I was a postdoctoral student 5 years before. It was very, very difficult for me to go to the bank to open an account. It was very difficult for the administrative procedures and for going to the shops. And so at least you have a minimum level of German. Once you get a master's scholarship in German institute, they will provide you a German course for free. I think so, because in France, for most of the fellowship program, they have a complementary language program. So they will provide you a training to study the German. And it's a very good language.
I think session is over. Okay.
Yeah.
Then students, please come forward for feedback. Those who are available here, please come forward.
Please send feedback for. Is it for me to send the feedback form?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Some student side, please come forward. Those who are available.
It's very heavy rain.
Maybe help
Oh,
is
I can hear the sound. I can hear the sound.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Kamala James Pooja, for sharing this valuable information to our students. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Then,
thank you, you thank you.
now I invite Ms. Sheena John, Assistant Professor, for word of thanks. Sheena, Miss.
Good evening. Am I audible, Miss?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, audible.
Okay. Respected principal, distinguished guests, my colleagues, participants, and dear students, the intercollegiate webinar that we attended was really beneficial and inspiring and gave a lot of insight to us. It's a great honor and privilege to propose vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. I would like to thank our manager, Reverend Dr. George Varghese Narakune, Vice Principal, Reverend Father Joseph Alancheril, for their support. and for conducting such a wonderful webinar series. We are honored by the presence of our principal, Dr. Joe Jacob, the man of vision, goal, and motivation. He has been guiding us in a proper way for last 1 year. My heartful thanks to our principal for his inspiring words, support, and commitment. Upon 2021 has become a football webinar just because of the presence of eminent speaker, distinguished alumni of the day. With immense pleasure and gratitude, I thank Dr. Shamla Jija James, Assistant Professor, Cognitive Neuroscience, France. She delivered an informative lecture on neuroinformatics and various research opportunities in Europe. Your class was very informative and useful to us, especially for those students who are eagerly waiting for higher studies in Europe. Congrats, our former student Jija James, for spending time from your busy schedule to motivate your juniors in this event. We are so proud about those countless hours of study and hard work that you have put into your master degree, MSc Bioinformatics from Mara Gustinas College, Ramapuram. I still remember your perfect lecture notes, especially clear diagrams that you sketch in your notebook. I'm sure today will be one of your proud and memorable moments in your life. Best wishes for all your future projects. Once again, thank you very much, Jija, for your precious time and valuable session.
It was a great pleasure.
My heartfelt thanks to our head of department, Dr. Sajesh Kumar NK, for his guidance and contributions throughout our work. I also thank all other faculties, especially the webinar coordinator, Ms. Donna Maria John, Association President, Anju George, ITSC coordinator, Mr. G.V. John Matthew, for their valuable contributions and encouragement in all our way. On behalf of the staff and students of Mara Gustinas College, Ramapuram, I extend a bouquet of thanks to all the invited participants from other colleges who made this seminar a success. I take this opportunity to invite you all to the coming webinars too. I also thank student coordinators for your effort and all my dear students for your presence and cooperation. Once again, thanking all of you. Let me conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you for your kind words, and it was a great pleasure to meet you all after a long time. And
ഉയർത്തി പാറേ മാക്കൽ സാഹിതീയരാം ലളിതാംബികയും വാര്യരും പിറന്ന മണ്ണിത് കർമ്മധീരം ഈ പാതയൊരുക്കിയ മഹാത്മാക്കളെ